Trua, almost 8,000 pounds. Here he comes. Very nice. So you can see the size difference between Makaio here and Trua. We got Makaio over here in the slide out area. He is under 6,000 pounds, but still growing just like Trua too. So these animals are not quite fully grown, they are still growing. If you take a look at Trua's pectoral flippers on the other side of his body, they are bigger than a car door at this point. Makaio will get there eventually, but he's only 12 years old, so he's a growing boy. Now here at SeaWorld, we also have our 3 female killer whales, Katina, Nalani, and Malia. Let's check out Trua on my left here. And let's see what he's got for us. Right here in the center. Very nice. Very nice back breach from Trua there. Like I said, these animals can displace a lot of water. Trua is a very big boy. This is why I give you that little splash warning here. That was very nice. Now, our whales do know that a round of applause is a very good thing, so if y'all like what you see today, feel free to hoot and holler and cheer for these amazing animals. We got Makaio over here in the slide out area with our trainer, Jayce. Being a silly boy and showing off some nice vocalizations there. So all those vocalizations that you are hearing are coming out of the blowhole right on top of his head. The only sound that these animals can produce by their mouth is just a belch. So everything else, those clicks, those whistles, everything used for echolocation is coming from that blowhole right there on the top of their head. These animals do breathe air just like we do. They are mammals. So they do also give live birth, have hair, and they also nurse their young. And it looks like we're going to do a weight over here with Makaio. If you take a look right across from me here at that big silver platform. Very nice. So that is a killer whale size scale. We talk about it during one of our shows, but now you're going to get a chance to actually take a look at it. Very nice. It is quite large. And if you have seen our shows, we do ask them to raise their tails up in the water so that we're getting an accurate weight on the entire animal. So we'll actually send those values to our veterinarians once a week. We'll get a weight on these animals, and they'll tailor their diets based on how they're growing. So our matriarch, Katina, she's turning 47 this year. She's done growing, so we have to watch her weight more so than Mr. Makaio here, who's a growing lad. Now check out Trua here, the easiest way to tell. The difference between him and other whales is that he does have freckles on his chin, his eye patch, and his chest. He is the only animal here at SeaWorld Orlando, killer whale-wise, that does have freckles. And he got them from his mama. Now check out those beautiful pectoral flippers right there. Like I said, big as a car door. Yeah! We call that behavior a peck slap. Animals, killer whales will peck slap out there in the wild to actually stun their prey. They'll also use their tail flips to do the same kind of thing. And it looks like we're practicing weighing Makaio over there. Sometimes we'll just ask the animals to come up on that scale just to maintain that behavior so that they're nice and used to it. Doesn't hurt to get a lot of fish for something that we're so used to doing every day. But that's actually something that we do here that's so important at SeaWorld Orlando. We train what are called husbandry behaviors. These are essentially healthcare behaviors where these animals can work with us for their own healthcare. So for example, our animals actually get a tooth flush twice a day, just like you would brush your teeth twice a day. Now I'm going to take a pause and check out beautiful Makaio right here, center behavior. Get your cameras ready. Let's see what we got. Very nice. Belly breach right there. Killer whales will breach to get a nice look around and sometimes just to show off or announce themselves to other whales out there. So as I was saying, these animals do get a tooth flush twice a day. We do this by actually just asking them to open their mouths, and they are very familiar with our materials that we use to flush those teeth, which is just a catheter with a diluted chlorohex solution given by our veterinarians. It's important to maintain their teeth because they actually only have one set of teeth their entire lives. They don't have baby teeth like you and I do, so it's very important to maintain those teeth so So it's just something we do for preventative health care. Nice text that from Makaio right here. Now if you look closely at Makaio over here in the center, his white coloration is actually still slightly brown because he is younger than the other whales. So when killer whales are born, they actually do have a brownish tint to them on the white sides of their bodies. And as they grow, they get much more white in coloration. You can check out Trua's beautiful freckles right there on his right eye patch from across the way. Now here at SeaWorld, we utilize operant conditioning, positive reinforcement techniques. What that means is how we train our animals, we bring a lot of positive attention to what we want to see. What do you guys think killer whales like? Fish. Yes, I heard it, fish, absolutely. Our killer whales here at SeaWorld Orlando do get a diet of fish only. They get herring, salmon, and capelin. And fun fact about killer whales, they do not need to drink water. They have adapted to getting all the water from the food that they eat. Obviously, they are marine mammals. We can't be drinking salt water because that would dehydrate us significantly. So these animals have adapted by getting the water from the food that they eat. That was a very nice bow from Makaio over there. Very nice. And Trua's waving hello over here on my left with Nicholas. Feel free to wave on back. It looks like Nick's serving Trua some fish on a nice plate for him. This is just being variable with these animals. It's a new way to deliver those fish. And Trua is actually an animal that really seems to enjoy visual reinforcement. So he likes new things. He likes to look at new things, and so if we're giving things to him differently, that's actually reinforcing for him. Fish is not the only way that we reinforce our animals here. They can also get big killer whale sized toys. We can also make them all sorts of different jello toys with different sizes, colors, and consistencies. We can put those jello toys inside of their killer whale toys and make a piñata for them. They even have their own personal loofahs, complete with their bucket colors. So if you take a look here, Makaio's bucket color is orange, Trua's is blue. Everything that these animals have their own respective colors, including that loofah for a nice back massage. These animals do have very sensitive skin, and they do seem to really enjoy that tactile relationship, depending on the animal and their relationship with their trainer. It looks like it's Trua's turn to get weighed today. Let's see if he's got it. Now let's check out our largest whale here at SeaWorld Orlando. Let's give it up for Trua. Very nice. Nice. Now if you take a look at his tail flukes right now, you can actually see the blood vessels that you can see on the underside there. So that's actually where we will take blood samples from our animals. They look like little gray stripes. Those are actually their veins. So it's really easy to see exactly where the veterinarians need to go to get that blood sample, and we train that too. So you might have seen that during our show. We ask our animals to just roll ventrally. We can get all sorts of samples from them, having them work with us. We can get fecal samples, we can get urine samples and blood samples to get all sorts of diagnostics that we need for our animals. No worries. All right, let's check out Makaio coming this way on my left. Making his way to the bottom of the pool. And there he is. Very nice. All right, we got Trua coming over here in the slide over area. Let's check out his beautiful black and white coloration there. Those gigantic false eye spots that are designed to help trick his prey and keep those eyes nice and safe. Very nice. I did mention that these animals do have excellent eyesight above and below that water, so it is integral that they keep those eyes nice and safe. And part of that adaptation is having those big white eye spots. Most animals will think that those are their eyes instead. That counter shading, we call it, with that dark coloration on top. Nice. And that white coloration on the bottom is to help them blend in with that environment. Especially if you were to take a look at the left side here, at least on my left, it's very dark there. Our animals blend in very well with that side of the habitat. But if you're on the bottom of the pool on a really sunny day like today, those white colorations on their bellies are actually meant to blend in with those sun rays out there in the ocean. All right, it looks like our trainers are wrapping up our training session, but please stick around. Myself and other trainers will be coming around to answer any and all questions that you may have today. And it looks like we're getting a nice killer whale goodbye. Please give it up for our amazing animals, Trua and Makaio.